Once upon a time, in the seemingly perfect world of my marriage, there existed a crack that I failed to notice until it was too late. My name is Mark, and I would like to share with you the story of my wife's infidelity, a tale that shattered our once harmonious bond and led us down a path of heartache and separation. Laura and I had been together for 10 blissful years. We met in college, fell in love, and built a life together filled with trust, laughter, and shared dreams. She was the epitome of beauty, grace, and intelligence, and I considered myself the luckiest man alive to have her by my side. Our love appeared invincible, a fortress impervious to any outside threat. It all began innocently enough, or so I thought. Lara had recently started a new job, and her dedication and ambition were admirable. She poured herself into her work, often working late nights and weekends. At first, I applauded her commitment and offered my unwavering support. Little did I know that this newfound dedication would create a void between us, one that I failed to see until it was too late. As days turned into weeks, I noticed subtle changes in Lara's behavior. She became distant, preoccupied, and elusive. Her once affectionate gestures and passionate kisses grew rare, replaced by empty gazes and half-hearted embraces. Our conversations lost their depth, and a profound silence settled between us, filled only with unspoken words and growing doubts. Unable to ignore the mounting unease within me, I confronted Lara one evening, my voice trembling with fear and anguish. She hesitated, her eyes filled with sorrow, and finally, the truth spilled forth like a torrential storm. Lara confessed that she had found solace and comfort in the arms of another man, a colleague she had grown close to during those countless hours spent at work. My world shattered in that moment, as if 1,000 shards of glass pierced my heart. Betrayal gripped my soul, and the ground beneath me seemed to crumble away. I felt a mixture of anger, devastation, and disbelief, but somewhere deep within me, a glimmer of understanding prevailed. I knew that our love had somehow slipped away, lost in the complexities of life and the allure of forbidden connections. We tried to salvage what remained of our fractured marriage, seeking solace in counseling and desperate attempts to rekindle the fire that once burned brightly. But despite our best efforts, the wounds were too deep, the trust irreparably damaged. The once impenetrable fortress of our love had crumbled, leaving behind only remnants of what used to be. With a heavy heart and tears streaming down my face, I made the painful decision to end our relationship. It was not an act of revenge or bitterness, but rather an act of self-preservation and a quest for healing. I realized that holding on to a love tainted by infidelity would only prolong our suffering, preventing us from finding the happiness we both deserved. In the years that followed, Lara and I went our separate ways, each embarking on a journey of self-discovery. We found solace in individual pursuits, healed our wounded souls, and learned to forgive ourselves and each other. Though our paths diverged, I will forever cherish the memories we shared and the lessons we learned together. Life moves forward, and the pain of that betrayal has faded with time. I have learned to love again, to trust again, and to believe in the power of resilience. The scars of infidelity will forever mark our past, but they do not define our future. And as I walk the path of healing, I am reminded that sometimes the most profound love stories are the ones that come to an end.